Last time on Overland Vagabond, we reported about an amazing and overwhelming balloon flight at dawn over Cappadocia.
Transfer and Batman shuttle, look up.
In this episode, we visit an impressive Mosaic Museum in Gaziantep, climb to the inspiring Mount Nemrut Dagi, and visit the ruined medieval Armenian city of Ani. So, we will drive quite a bit in this episode, covering close to 2000 kilometers through the center and east of Anatolia. The Zeugma is probably the best mosaic museum in the world, with an outstanding artistic quality of the main exhibits, as well as the collection of late antiquity church mosaic and early Chaldean and Christian iconography. Zeugma was a magnificent city at the border of Mesopotamia. Amongst the most exciting archaeological finds of our times, the mosaic unearthed in Zeugma's ancient settlements cover a total of 2,500 square meters and reveal the highest artistic level that was reached at the time over 2,000 years ago. All of the mosaic panels exhibited in the museum are works of great mastery. The Gypsy Girl, regarded as a Mona Lisa of Zeugma, stares at you wherever you stand. Driving close to the Syrian border, we enter the Turkish Kurdistan, undoubtedly the poorest region in all of Turkey. This lost old lady walking in the middle of the road was almost completely blind. Our next destination is the Mount Nemrut, one of the highest peaks in the Taurus Mountains at over 2000 meters above sea level. The Nemrut Dagi is a tomb sanctuary listed as UNESCO World Heritage Site and consists of a number of large statues erected around what is assumed to be a royal tomb from the 1st century BC. The western terrace contains a large slab with a lion showing an arrangement of stars and the planets Jupiter, Mercury and Mars. The composition was taken to be a chart of the sky on 7 July 62 BC. The eastern terrace consists of huge statues representing the king Antiochus, 2 lions, 2 eagles, and various Greek, Armenian and Persian gods such as Zeus, Hercules, Tyche and Apollo. The statues were once seated with the name of each god inscribed on them. The heads of the statues at some stage have been removed from their bodies and they are now scattered throughout the site.
Hello.
Hello.
Speak English.
Ben o kadar İngilizce bilmiyorum ama anlaşılıyor. Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very
Welcome
much.
da hoş geldin demek. Rusya,
No,
Russia. No.
Switzerland,
Switzerland.
İsviçre.
İsviçre.
İsviçre.
Oo. 10 lira
Okay.
başka yok.
Okay, good.
Tamam.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Crossing the lake by ferry, one can't miss the castle that once overlooked Old Pertek. In 1974, the surrounding area was flooded by the Keban Dam, leaving the castle on an island 5 kilometers away from the northern shore of the new artificial lake. Ani is a ruined medieval Armenian city now situated in Turkey's province of Kars, next to the closed border with Armenia. Between the 10th and 11th century, it was the capital of the Bagratid Armenian kingdom that covered much of the present-day Armenia and eastern Turkey. Called the city of 1001 churches, Ani stood on various trade routes and its main religious buildings, palaces and fortifications were amongst the most technically and artistically advanced structures in the world. At its height, Ani was one of the world's largest cities with a possible population of circa 100,000. In Ani we found the very first traces of the once so important Silk Road. This enchanting red thread will be our companion for the many months to come. Renowned for its splendor, Ani was sacked by the Mongols in 1236. Ani never recovered from a devastating earthquake and was gradually abandoned until it was largely forgotten by the 17th century. Eastern Anatolia is on a highland at around 2000 meters above sea level, definitely a region we wish to explore more. We have traveled through Turkey for 1.5 months and have been truly impressed by this country. Our journey will now continue towards Georgia, But that's a story for next time.